Hey, you missing your boys? Then call us. Dozens of dudes in your area are down to talk right now.
Joaquin Phoenix is my boy. I almost went vegan because of him.
Is drinking alone rendering the entire process of getting trashed kinda pointless? We offer party partners for just $4.99 a minute.
This is my 8th beer, and I'm not even buzzed.
No matter what you're into, we've got guys ready to go. Need a gamer? We've got your back.
Hey, what up, King? Hell yeah, I want to play some Warzone. Let's do it.
Did COVID-19 finally torpedo your failing relationship? This guy will tell you he, low-key, never really even liked your ex.
Bro, if I'm being honest, I don't know. It's like, me and the boys always thought it was mad annoying that she was always getting her PhD or whatever. You're way better off.
Maybe you miss getting to listen to your conspiracy theorist cousin corner you at a family gathering.
You need to relax, okay? It's the 3 days of darkness. We're in here for a reason. Where we go all, okay? It's all part of the plan. 3 days of darkness, no electricity, no lights, no internet, no nothing. Meanwhile, they catch the bad guys. They get the Clintons. They get the Epsteins. They get the Obamas. They get everybody. Deep State, Joe Biden.
Our handy automated system gives you hundreds of topics to choose from that all guys love to talk about. Call now and receive 30 minutes of silently sitting on the sofa with your father-in-law while reruns of Pawn Stars plays in the background. Absolutely free. Call us, bro.
I gotta go. Later, bro. Hey, what's up? It's your BFF, your best Frank forever, the Prince of Promotion, the King of Commotion, the Ambassador of Entertainment, and your Master of Ceremonies for everything here happening at old THT TV. It's Tucson helping Tucson, toot. I love it the most. So it's episode 7, lucky number 7. We're spreading positivity, not the virus, and we're multicasting with a number of community partners. That's right, growing. Oh yeah. So shout out to Downtown Tucson Partnership, Tucson Young Professionals, the TYP, Why I Love Where I Live, that's right, Will, 10 West Festival, 10 West is the best. We got Creative Tucson here in the mix, Tucson Trolley Tours, the Creative Mornings as well, make sure you check those out, and our Tucson Helping Tucson organizers, and all the viewers, thank you the most. That's the most important part. Every single one of you, viewers like you, that's how we're doing. So if it's your first time here, we're a production of Tucson Helping Tucson, a community initiative to get artists paid and small businesses funded to survive the hardships of today. Even with businesses reopening pretty soon and right around now, the financial challenges are just beginning for a lot of them. So we can't slow down, but or become complacent. I should probably slow down so you understand what I'm saying. So that's what we're doing. We're keeping it going and really getting the money flowing to a lot of people in town that really need it. We're doing it by doing it the best with laughter, the best medicine, because we've got entertainment lined up. And what is it going to be? Well, it's an interview with former mayor of Tucson, Jonathan Rothschild. Yes, important people here in town visiting us on THT TV. I believe Zach has the exclusive there, but I might know a guy that might be able to get some questions in. So we talk with 5 Points Market about their We Funder campaign. Very important. You're going to learn all about this. And we're going to see what they have to say about restaurants reopening. Right? Soda Sun's performing courtesy of Club Congress. We love that CCTV. We have a thrilling next installment of The Home and the Restless, as well as Corona Noir, and a bunch of new comedy sketches. I'm going to dance a revolution with floor polish, the dance and fitness studio, and probably make a fool of myself. Who typed that? I can't wait. I'm very pumped. And maybe some more surprises along the way. I got mail. So help get the viewers up, because right now we've got to focus on that. Hit it. Class up this joint. So what you want to do is you want to go down there in the comment section, because more eyeballs means more donations. So share this stream right now. You might want to even send it to someone's DMs. Go comment their names in the old comment section. Write positive things. Share with a friend. Share it in a group. Share it on your page. Businesses helping businesses. As always, I want to give a big thank you to our founding sponsors that help us get these artist pays, and we're getting businesses the help that they need right now. So thank you to all of these fine folks that have been helping us out. I love them the most. So in part because of their and your support, in less than 2 months, the Community Investment Corp, the old CIC, they provided $215,000. That's amazing in financial support to nearly 30 small businesses and expert insight, as well as counseling to over 80 small businesses in town. I know the historic Fourth Avenue Coalition is using them, so it's exciting. Thank you very much to the CIC. As Don Levitt from Sunrise Custom Jewelry said, the loan he got from CIC gives him peace of mind because the money will keep the boat afloat. There you go. So much like you hear that expression, don't forget that a rising tide is going to raise all ships. So I like to think we're all in the same boat, and that's what we're trying to do as a community, keeping everybody afloat. So share the stream, right? Consider donating to the CIC Small Business Relief Fund and using the text-in code on the screen by visiting TucsonHelpingTucson.com. That's right. Text that word in. I believe it's give. Still give? Good. So now that we have a boatload of amazing programming and I've run out of analogies involving boats, it's time to get through tonight. So let's get it on. We got some parodies for you. A lot of fun ahead.
Boy, you sure can describe this show with an adjective. Hey! Hey, they've lifted some of these quarantine restrictions. You want to get out of here?
Yeah, I could use a haircut.
Let's go.
Hey, where are you guys going?
We're taking a break.
Yeah, we don't even have saliva.
Or lungs.
You mean I'm home? Unsupervised? Woo! Woo! Yeah!
Easy, I would have gone to business school, not detective school. Luckily, I had
What?
Huh? What happened?
You left me home unsupervised.
We were gone for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
What's wrong? The library's closed and I can't get any more books.
Oh, what about those?
I don't want to read those books.
Your self-helps?
I don't really want to be a better person right now.
What are those?
They're cookbooks.
What are these?
I only read Harry Potter in July to commemorate his birthday. No, these are the coffee table books. I don't want to read anyone's life story right now.
These ones?
No, those books are only for the bathroom.
What are these?
No, these are the books I didn't finish in college.
Want a color? And these?
No, these are the books that are supposed to teach me how to write good.
You mean well?
Doesn't it feel like we're in a Stephen King novel already?
True. What are these?
Nah, they're supposed to teach me how to be a better comedian.
Oh, that's why they've been collecting dust.
Hey!
Actually, I'm sorry, can I stop doing push-ups?
5 more and we'll talk.
How about these?
No, these are the bedtime books.
You have all these books. What do you want to read?
I'll just wait until the library opens.
Oh, I love books. That was amazing. Thank you, Alana, yet again for doing another fantastic job. Make sure you submit some fun content yourself to THT@brink.com. That's right, you never know what you're going to get. I got this effing chicken. I'm super pumped for everything going on because coming up soon is, well, I guess I'm not as pumped for this, but it's Zach Yenser's show. Okay, he's got an important guest on, so you might want to stick around. Former Jonathan Rothschild's going to be here. But before that, we need to catch up on another volume of Corona Noir. That's right. Last time we caught up with Sal, he had finally tracked down local Tucson femme fatale, Mona La Paloma. That's right. And confronted her about the COVID-19 testing kits she had planted in his trunk. However, she revealed that her hand had been forced by Arizona Governor Duck Busey. Apparently, Duck had been running COVID-19 testing kits all over the state and in some kind of illegal testing ring. Could this case go straight to the top? If anyone can crack the case, it's Salvatore Crenshaw, Corona Noir.
On my way back to my home office, Mona's words kept running through my mind. The governor running COVID-19 testing kits. This could be the case that took me straight to the top. I had to stay focused, but I couldn't help thinking about finding Mona shacked up in a little bungalow when all this was over. Me having saved her from the governor's dastardly deeds. It sounded too good to be true, but hey, every dick deserves his day, right? I wasn't even out of the woods yet, let alone poolside with a pina colada, so I focused up. I had to get dirt on what Duck was up to, or else this lead was going to be colder than last night's dinner. So I decided to do what any decent detective would. I Zoom-bombed his weekly staff meeting, my camera and microphone turned off. To the untrained eye, I was totally invisible. A silent assassin with technology as my blade. Unfortunately, all they discussed was a new initiative to secure better funding for public schools, so that was a bust. I was about to call the whole thing quits when I got a mysterious message. Subject line, Duck's Dirty Deeds. Body, meet me at the base of A Mountain at midnight. Signed, a friend. So, the trail was heating back up, like last night's dinner in my microwave oven. It was a risky move, but I had no other choice. Once again, I put on my mask and gloves and prepared to brave the unknown. Midnight rolled around and I was getting comfortable in the shadow of A Mountain. That's when I saw him slowly making his way around the corner. Nigel Delgado, one of the most disgruntled unpaid interns I've ever met. Kid's a bit young to already be disaffected by local government, but I listened to what he has to say. Nigel tells me he was working late last week when Duck came in, being escorted by 2 big guys. They took him into his private office. They were in there for about 5 minutes before they made their way back out. Nigel, bless his heart, was worried about Duck, so he follows them all the way to the garage. That's where he sees a familiar sight. Heavies loading boxes from their van into the back of Duck's car. Nigel tells me this has been happening every Wednesday for about a couple weeks. And just like that, I had a first-hand witness to this whole thing. The governor heading up a COVID-19 testing kit ring. Duck might not know it, but we had a date next Wednesday. I, for one, couldn't wait to make a lasting impression.
Sal's certainly the guy to call. Look at that. Another chapter unfolds. Corona Noir. I'm hooked. So now we've got a VIP in the community that's got something to say about a lot of what's going on. Local business guy, local hero of mine, because man, there's a lot of stuff that he does that I love the most. So joining us right now is one Jasper. I'm sorry. No, it's Brian Haskins. That's right, Brian Haskins from 5 Points Market. Brian, how are you doing, sir?
Oh, great. Thanks.
I know it's my job to be this peppy. I know they're not asking you to do that. So that's the thing. Yeah, pretty good, right? I mean, all things considered, it's a tough time, but thanks for coming on and thanks for talking to us about some of what's going on.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Heck yeah. So first and foremost, pet your dog first and foremost, can you tell us the basic philosophy of 5 Points just so people get to know you?
Yeah, we strive to be an ethos-driven business. Kind of was our goal from the beginning. Focus on good food and giving it to people within our community. Definitely. Yeah, just like that. Jasper could say it better, and she's about to walk in here. But but yeah, just trying to be good for our community and make good things. There she is.
Oh, she's got the goods. Hook it up. Bought local, sourced local. That's how we do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Brian, it's been nuts. Obviously, a lot of am I shouting? I have a microphone. I'll relax. But a lot of what has been going on, it's all about adapting. It's all about trying to stay positive. I mean, that's me all day. PMA, that's what I'm all about. That's the only thing that keeps me sane sometimes. So, but that said, how have you adapted during the pandemic? How have you been doing
it? Drastically. We closed the dining room because we had to, and that was the start of it. And then we pivoted to using the word pivot every other day, often. We started selling a whole lot of groceries, and we are focusing on local produce, local meats, continuing with our menu, being available online, working really hard every day with a small crew. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a big deal. And again, a lot of people thank you for it, because much like anything going on right now, and the best thing about Tucson is you have fans. You do have fans, and it is some of those people that really got to remind some of the other community members in town that you're a part of this bigger thing, and we have to support each other, because there are some people out there doing really big things and you guys need help. So I understand you're about to launch a We Funder campaign. We've worked with CIC, getting a lot of info on this. Can you tell us a little about that process and what type of, what you hope to achieve?
Well, hope to get some money, right?
Smart. Next question. Smart makes a lot of sense. No, okay, keep going.
I think we're just trying to promote ourselves, make a little bit of money, keep ourselves, to keep us above water, to help us move past this pandemic, move into the next chapter of 5 Points. We want to expand our retail selection moving forward and focus a lot more on that than we have in the past, and figure out what service is going to look like as we come out of the pandemic, and be able to do that, have the resources to do that, continue serving our folks.
Heck yeah, I appreciate it. Let me ask you this now. Give me something positive. Give me something good. Give me something fun. What's at least one of the, I like to get people smiling at these interviews. I got you doing a little bit. And that's the point. I like to make these things a little lighter, because it's hard to talk about all this. So just tell me one of the best things that you've seen or dealt with as far as things are concerned because of this situation.
I feel like our community and the folks that are supporting 5 Points have been super vocal, super positive. It makes me feel really good to be doing what we're doing. We get letters often from some folks, and that feels really good. We've gotten art from kids that say that our pancakes are better than their mom's, despite how many their mother makes. That's now on our window.
That's
good.
That's fantastic. That's kind of what I was looking for. That's exactly right?
Yeah.
Because it is something, for as low as it seems, man, when people try to lift you up, it is something. People really can lift you up.
Yeah, they can. And we've had overwhelmingly positive responses from everybody.
Heck yeah. Well, I thank you for hanging out. Thanks for doing everything you do. And remember to support 5 Points. 5 Points are doing a lot. It's my favorite place for breakfast, or at least one of them. Breakfast, the best time of day. So thanks, Brian. Be safe. Be safe.
You too. Thank you.
Heck yeah. All right. So it looks like on the old itinerary, we've got some puppets ahead. Looks like Zach Yenser's ahead, which means looks like former Mayor Jonathan Rothschild's right ahead. So let's get on with it and keep this show going. It's THT TV, baby.
Boy, it's going to be a big show tonight. The former mayor is on. We're going to get some dance lessons. I can't wait.
Yeah. Hey, do you think I get to ask the mayor some questions?
Nah, the only puppet he's talking to is Zach.
Do you think Frank can ask the former mayor a few smart questions?
No, I don't think Frank can do that. And I don't think he's allowed to ask him any questions either.
Zach Yenser, and we are looking forward to our conversation tonight with the former mayor of Tucson, Jonathan Rothschild, our celebrity endorser of community-backed loans that we are focusing on with the Community Investment Corporation. Former Mayor Jonathan Rothschild was elected first in 2011, served 2 terms through 2019, just left office last fall with a goal of bringing Tucson through a recovery from a tough time, the Great Recession, and laying the groundwork for a lot of the good things that we're seeing now. Former Mayor Jonathan Rothschild, welcome on the air. Thanks for being with us tonight. How are you?
I'm good, Zach. Couldn't think of a better thing to do on Saturday night than be with you.
I would absolutely agree. So I'll call you Jonathan from here on out. That's my instruction. But Jonathan, you're a celebrity endorser of what we're calling community-backed loans. These are, with the help of the Community Investment Corporation, community-backed loans give local community members the opportunity to lend or invest in local businesses. So important right now. When Danny Nee, the executive director of the Community Investment Corporation, reached out to you to share with you about these type of loans, you were immediately interested. You hopped on. You were all in. What got you on board?
Yeah, well, the Kiva program, the Kiva platform, is one that has been tested internationally for several decades now. And so when Danny, with help of Growth Partners and Community Investment Corp, which are 2 very solid lenders with a lot of infrastructure for lending, were able to partner with the Kiva platform, that's exciting for Tucson. And the reason it's exciting is that what Kiva has created is a micro lending structure which really allows people who might not otherwise be able to access small loans. These are loans, I think, up to $15,000. They might not otherwise be able to access them. And this creates a platform for allowing them to get that needed capital, whether it's for equipment or tenant improvements or consolidating debt, business expansion. But particularly now, when we've had this event that has shut down, a good part of the country and made it really difficult for small businesses. I mean, small businesses are still the majority and heart of what our community does.
Sure. Yeah, and you mentioned it is $15,000, up to $15,000, a 6-month deferment. So often, even in normal times, a lot of businesses like the ones we're talking about do have a hard time accessing capital. What makes it so important right now to be supporting small businesses at this time? Could you go into more detail about why we need the community fully backing these businesses to recover?
Well, so the first thing about small business is that it's our friends and neighbors. These are people who live in the community. The money that they generate and create stays in the community. Small businesses also tend to deal with other small businesses. So it's friends and neighbors supporting friends and neighbors. And that's really important, particularly for our local economy, and particularly now. I mean, you can go down 4th Avenue, or you can go down South 12th, or you can go up Oracle or Stone, or down Grant and Broadway. And if you look carefully, you're going to see a whole lot of small businesses. And we're in a difficult situation now where if these businesses fail, those streets could become devastated, and that could really set back a lot of what we've worked for years to get us to.
Absolutely. We're talking with the former mayor of Tucson, Jonathan Rothschild, who is what we're calling a celebrity endorser of community-backed loans. And Jonathan, it's probably important to know that these are not donations, right? These are investments. You're a celebrity endorser, meaning you're an investor, Jonathan, which means you either get the money back or with interest if it's successful. So this is a meaningful two-way investment, and ideally everybody's winning out of this, right?
Yeah, well, one of the things about the investment is when you get on the platform, or if you call Carrie Davis, who I think is managing the fund for Kiva, you can kind of say, these are the kind of things I want to invest in, whether it's entrepreneurs or whether it's restaurants or whether it's minority business, women-owned business. And when you make that investment, you can follow the business, you can support the business, you can go in and talk and mentor the business, and because it's all local, so you can do it all here. And so it's very interactive. And the great thing is, if you were to loan $5,000 and over time that $5,000 is paid back, you can loan it again. So it's money that you can continue to use the same money to support what you see as a potentially prosperous business. I don't know that it can make anybody feel better but to see a business that's just getting started out or struggling get back on their feet and then become very successful.
Yeah, that's huge. And I love how you put that, Jonathan. It really does recycle in the ideal scenario. I mean, this is money that can go over and over and over again to our community. And, Tucson is now, we should probably also note, a Kiva hub. We're talking about Kiva quite a bit, providing more resources to support entrepreneurs and small businesses to access the platform and successfully fund local campaigns. A great collaboration of Growth Partners Arizona, the Community Investment Corporation, two really great organizations making things happen here. This is interesting. I kind of introed our conversation this way, Jonathan. Again, for anyone who's just jumped on, you're the former mayor by just a few months, really, of the city of Tucson. December 2nd, I believe, is when the current mayor was sworn in. So it's been about a half a year. You came into office managing the recovery from a devastating recession. I think this is a different situation. I think we'll have a little bit of an easier time recovering, but it's going to be a hard recovery nonetheless. We just don't know. How does this fit in? We're talking about these community-backed loans. How does this fit in with rebuilding our community? We hear a lot about federal dollars, state dollars, big economic development initiatives. How do these locally driven grassroots efforts fit into the whole ecosystem in your mind?
Well, in a sense, they could turn out to be the foundation because, as we know, this first PPP went out, incredible amount of money. But it's not reaching, at least by what we're hearing, a lot of the small business. That money was easily, there was a rush to it. It was in 48, 72 hours, it was gone. And it was accessible to businesses that had a track record, that had good accountants, that had good lawyers, that had ongoing banking relations. These kind of loans, which, by the way, Zach, I think you can contribute as little as $25 and you're on. You can get on a platform, the Kiva platform. You can look at what's available and see something you like and donate $25. Or you can talk to a small business that a friend of yours you may know is struggling, and direct them into the platform, into a community development corporation, into Kiva, and they can get on the platform. It's really pretty easy. There aren't the same kind of requirements that would be required of, for instance, getting the PPP money or going traditionally to the bank. This is really saying we want to support those businesses that maybe not quite just starting out, but maybe have only been in business a year or two, or that business has been there longer, and this crisis is putting them, in a tough situation. So that's what it's for, and it really does fit in. It's fitting into a gap, really, in what the larger entities are trying to do. They're still trying to prop up the airlines and the big hotel chains, and look, there's a place for that, but that doesn't get you to the street, and that doesn't get you to all the individual small stories that really do make a community unique and a place you want to live.
Right, and this is street level. I mean, this is Main Street to Main Street. It's fast, it's quick, it's targeted. We talked about WeFunder. WeFunder.com is where folks can go to see local initiatives there. We've talked quite a bit about Kiva, kiva.org. Or if you just want to make it really easy on yourself and you're watching and you want to be an investor, and that's what we're really wanting out of, this is Tucson Helping Tucson, former Mayor Rothschild. The best way to keep up to date is to follow the Community Investment Corporation. Again, Danny Nee was the guy who reached out to you about this a little bit back. On social media, CIC is constantly sharing these campaigns, these local individuals doing great local things that we as local investors can invest in. And former Mayor Rothschild, City of Tucson, we really appreciate you being at the tip of the spear on supporting these and advocating these and getting our community rallied around these, because I can't agree with you more. This is really important locally. So thank you for your advocacy.
Absolutely. I don't know how much more time we have. There's some guy up there in an orange jacket I've been watching.
Yeah, excuse me, sir, Mr. Former Mayor, please, sir, if I could have a moment of your time, please.
Sure.
I'm trying to get the scoop here, the real hardball question. Zach, very professional. Yes, he is. I've got the questions people really need the answers to. Can I put you in the hot seat for a moment?
Absolutely.
All right. So listen, what is your, and this is important, favorite color?
That'd be blue, sir.
That is correct. Yes, sir. That is correct. Yes. Again, my name is Frank. I'm your BFF, your best Frank forever. I'm sorry. Just very excited. Can I call you JR?
Sure. That was actually excellent. A lot of people did before I went into the public life.
There you go. That's how I like to keep it. I call Danny Nee Daniel Legg too. We're very close. So let me ask you this. What's more magical, a Tucson sunrise or a Tucson sunset?
Oh boy, that is a tough question. You really are getting to the heart of what Tucson's all about.
I warned you.
Well, I'll tell you, if you get up early in a Tucson sunrise is beautiful, but there's no excuse for missing a Tucson sunset. I mean, everybody should still be on their two legs at 7:13 p.m.
That's exactly right. Unless happy hour starts early and you don't want to be drinking that early in the morning. So easy that you business folks. I know how you like to party.
Yeah.
Question. I don't want to get political, but you got to pick one side. Abbott or Costello?
Oh, geez. I know this is going to create a divide. I could probably lose some votes, but I'm not running anymore. So I guess the answer is Abbott.
Oh, there you go. Hey, I bet. That's right. I'm more of a Costello man myself. But
All right.
that said, you may not be running anymore. You're dashing everywhere you go. You look great. Thank you for being here. What's the square root of 1 million?
I'm going to have to get back to you on that.
Okay, we're going to take a pass. That's right. Don't worry about it. Oh, what's your lucky number?
Oh, I'm going to say 24.
24. What's my lucky number?
Oof. You need a few there. I'll say it's infinity.
Oh, that's right. To infinity and beyond. That's the spirit. All right, last one. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Woo.
Excuse me?
Woo.
Woo, woo, who?
Oh, woohoo! I'm very excited. Thank you for being here. I'm glad you're as excited. I am. Very fun. Thank you, Zach, for giving me a moment and keeping your mouth shut and let me talk to a new friend. I appreciate it. And thank you, good old JR. Can I call you Johnny Roth Kid?
No, let's just stick with JR if we can.
That is correct as well. I cannot call you that. You are right. You are doing very well. Zach, take it from here. Thank you. Hard hitting. Zach Hansen.
and with that, Jonathan Rothschild, again, the former mayor of Tucson, thank you so much for being on with us. This is all about supporting community-backed loans. That is the way we can support local businesses. So appreciate it very much.
Hey, thanks, Zach.
Yes.
Keep up your good work too. All
Thank
right,
you, sir.
all right. I'm gonna head back to the other room.
All right.
All right. Take care, man.
Take care, sir.
All right.
Oh man, Frank, those were some, how do I say it, really hard-hitting questions. I don't think anybody would have expected those. Good job, little buddy.
I'll tell you, Zach, actually, that really means a lot. So wasn't that pretty great? I don't need your pity, Yenser. How dare you? You're going to be back next week with another exclusive.
Absolutely, partner. Doing my best. Serious times require serious journalism, Frank. That's what they have me on the show for.
Mr. Excitement. All right. Well, try not to hog all the seriousness next time. I can be serious. I'm a big boy.
You certainly are, Mr. Frank. That square root question, that was a toughie. Hey, keep drinking milk. Stay on top of things. Zach out. See you later.
Zach, you know I'm lactose intolerant, you cruel monster. How dare you? More of these graphics again. What's the getting such good graphics? This one is very good. Is this longer? This one's longer. Mike, yes, of course. We know that. Pull that ahead. Very good. Okay, longer outro. Well, anyways. How about that? Pretty good, huh? That was a fun time. That's what THT TV is all about. I got the scoop. That's right. Got my press pass right there. Got to talk to the former mayor. Woo! Me and good old JR will be hanging out. I'll have him over for dinner when this is all lifted up. But now it's time for the next installment of, where was it? 3-1. Huh? 1-8 this. Hang on a second. Hang on. Let's do it. All right. Not worth the effort. It's now time for the next installment of Home and the Restless. Now, our last episode, we attended the Zoom funeral of one Karen Henderson, the matriarch of the Henderson family, who was mysteriously poisoned by her tacos. And Karen's widowed husband, Tex, shocked everyone when they learned he is already engaged to a new woman, his assistant, Kimmy. We pick up from there.
Salvatore Crenshaw's the name, but you can call me Sal. Let me guess, boy troubles?
Oh, Sal. They don't make 'em like you anymore, do they? I'm Christina Adams. I'm sure I've got boy problems, but that's not why I rang.
If looks could kill, I'd be a dead man. I could tell Christina had a burning desire that no man could extinguish, and few have tried. She's the kind of broad that's...
Sal, excuse me. Who are you talking to?
Never mind that, sweetheart. What's the problem?
My mother was murdered, poisoned by my father's mistress. I need you to prove it.
Well, that sounds like a matter for the police, miss.
The cops are useless. They ruled it an accident, said her al pastor was naturally poisoned. But I don't think the poison was natural at all. I think it was deliberately added by my father's assistant, Kimmy.
His assistant and his mistress. I've been on this planet long enough to know all men are fools. Listen here, Miss Adams. I ain't cheap, but I am relentless. Are you sure you want your family's dirty laundry darkening your doorstep?
I just want the truth, at whatever the cost it takes.
Careful what you wish for, sweetheart. Where else would I start other than the directly accused? Doubtful she'd give me a straight answer, but maybe if I pressed her on the details, she might let something slip, so I gave her a ring. Gimme, thanks for letting me bend your ear. Been hired to investigate the mysterious death of one Miss Karen Anderson. May I ask you a few questions?
Sure, Mr. Crenshaw.
Did you poison her?
Absolutely.
What's that now?
Why I Love Where I Live is a retail store and movement about encouraging people to love where they live and find appreciation and gratitude for the things that make a place unique. As a small business owner in Tucson, it's been a rocky road. People that have had to rely in the past on in-person connections, whether that's in restaurants or retail, this pandemic has really stifled business for a lot of people and caused people to think outside the box and find ways to continue to survive so that when this is over, they can continue to have the business that they had before. There's a group in town called Tucson Helping Tucson. They were raising funds for small businesses in Tucson to send to the Community Investment Corporation. They come up with a portfolio of options for businesses that need help and assistance right now, and then they figure out how to get those funds to them. So Tucson Helping Tucson, they reached out to us and wanted to see if we could help spread the word and if we had any ideas. At first I said, of course we can spread the word, and a few days later I realized we have a great opportunity with our existing business to help this cause. So when this started, we reached out to our designer to put together a Tucson Together logo for shirts that we could sell. We got the printer ready, we ordered the shirts, and we wanted to get them out to the community. So we put them on our website with mock-ups of the shirts, and when we sell those shirts, we're able to collect the money. We don't, as a business, make anything off of the shirts. The money goes directly to Community Investment Corporation. So the more shirts that we sell, the more money we raise and can send to CIC to help small businesses in Tucson. So as of today, the Tucson Together shirts have raised over $5,600 to send directly to Community Investment Corporation for small businesses in Tucson. Overall, Tucson Helping Tucson and the Community Investment Corporation have raised over $100,000 to support businesses in our community, and by the middle of this month, they're on track to help 20 small businesses in our community. In this season, we've really had to trust God with our business and our finances and what that looks like. And because we trust Him so much, we are able to do things like this, like help other people raise money that doesn't benefit us, but that we can still give back. We are just one business that is doing something to help. There are many ways to help and get involved, and we just encourage people to look at what resources they have, whether individually or if you have a small business, what are the ways that you can use your resources to help and get involved in supporting people who are going through this crisis.
Shout out to Why I Love Where I Live. If you haven't gotten your shirt yet, you might as well get over there to whyIlovewhereilive.com. Shout out to Kristen. And by the way, you want to know what I want to talk about real quick for about 30 seconds? Just give me a moment. to be nice and serious. You see, I got my shirt. It was dropped off by Kristen, and she also gave me a card. So now here's the thing. You know all these businesses you love, and we're talking to some of these fine folks? A letter means a lot. A card means a ton too. I was going to say that you should all write your favorite business, maybe a letter or a card. Let them know that you care and you're there. Because you know what Kristen sent me right here with my shirt? Like electric circuits, we only light up when we are connected with others. Isn't that nice? And Frank, thanks for all you do to keep Tucson together with that hashtag. You're a gem, which means in Tucson, that means a lot. Okay? With love and mad respect, Kristen. It's that mad respect I'm trying to get. It's the truth. But that meant a lot to receive, and it really was the best part of my day and my week. And believe me, this is kind of living my dream. It means a lot to get a card. So maybe do that and spread some of that love and tell people why you love where you live. That's important, right? So let me go and find the thing that needs to be found over here. There it is. So if you're just joining us, what we're doing here is a live stream variety show, raising spirits and cash for Tucson's small business community. So be sure to share this right now. More eyeballs means more fundraising potential. It's the truth. Here you go. Get Sharon. Share this guy right there. Woo! All right. Also, boop and bip. We want to also thank some people that have been supporting us. Maybe give a share right now. Put your friends in the comments. But thanks to Jenna Jones for her donation. Keep them coming. We really appreciate that because that's the best news. And speaking of best news, let's go to the good news. It's true. We've got some good news this week. Employees from Downtown Kitchen and Cocktails created 1,400 meals for Tucson's medical center employees on the front lines. The meals were delivered Wednesday as part of TMC's week-long employee appreciation celebration. That's right. It doesn't have to end at the end of the week. Keep on celebrating those people. Those fine, fine folks saving a lot of lives. So good news number 2, Tucson was named among the 10 cities best positioned to thrive after the pandemic ends by Moody's Analytics report. The report cited Tucson's low population density and the high rate of college graduates in the area. Tucson was the only Arizona city that made the list, so joining cities like Washington, D.C., where Brink also has some stuff, San Jose, and Salt Lake City. Not too bad. It's always good to be in top 10 contention. That's what I like to hear about Tucson. Keep spreading it. I know that will be better because we've got community right here. Right here is when we're working. So good news in a lot of local businesses we're talking about, they're succeeding and pivoting to reach customers in a new way. And I believe I get to talk to someone coming up in just a moment here. And I'm joined by, it says, this is correct, he's a professional cuddler. Okay, hang on, professional cuddler from We Cuddle Incorporated. Okay, well, welcome, please now to the show. Here we go, is Mr. Paddington Burrow. And his story of success from trying economic times. Paddington, are you there?
I am here. Oh, hello there, Frank. Hello. Can you see me okay?
Yeah, you're coming in clearly. No, up, almost.
Perfect. Okay. Hello. Okay. Oh, we have a little. Oh, there we go. I can see you very good, Frank. You can see me.
Yeah, you're coming in there, sir. You look good.
Beautiful. Gracias. Thank you. Thank you. Hello there, Frank. So excited to be here.
So, Paddington, I'm dying to know, like, what do you do and how do you do it?
Very good question. Well, Frank, I'm a cuddler, okay? I'm a professional cuddler. It's a calling, yes, and an art form. I mean, due to the recent events, I've been forced to offer my services virtually. Basically, I Skype in on whatever computer or other devices, surveillance types that the client has, you know, and then they attach the device to like a pile of pillows and or, you know, a large dog if they have access to one. And I personally, I prefer scotch taping my device to a life-size silicone companion doll I have found. But you see, we cuddle our respective objects as my client's virtual face nestles into my signature nook, like I see, like so. Okay, I mean, can you feel it, Frank? You can feel the love, see? Okay, so I also offer a little bit of soft cooing at an additional rate. It's nice. Eso hermosura, see, very nice.
This is fascinating. Why do you think people are so into virtual cuddling these days?
Pues, you see, people are lonely, Frank. I mean, lonelier than ever before. I mean, for goodness sakes, I've been social distancing from my Cocker Spaniel, Jeffrey, for 5 weeks now. is immunocompromised, and I'm not about to have that on my conscience. No, senor. The fact is, cuddling is a grossly misunderstood necessity. I know skin to skin bonding is a level of intimacy that cannot be replaced by some mediocre machine-made man hug. No. It's not surprising that during these times where people are forced to be isolated from one another, without even a sniff of an armpit or a leak of another sweat can be had. I mean, we're smelly, leaky human beings, Frank. How do we know we are even real if we cannot be smelled or leaked? Okay. The answer is we can't know, Frank. We just can't know.
Okay. No. Do you have any advice for other businesses and business owners during these trying times?
Advice. Well, I mean, what if I've been making quadruple what I did back before this whole thing? I mean, I paid off my student loan debt with money to spare, just closed on my mid-century modern dream house. Heck, I'm looking to expand my empire and put more virtual cutters out into the world. This is the closest I've ever come to any semblance of the American dream. I guess my best advice is to achieve success by ripping your soul from your body and shoving it into a deep, dark lock box. Hey, once you've gotten that out of the way, Frank, take the one thing that meant anything to you, bleed it of all beauty until it resembles a backwards reflection of what you once loved. Name and package monstrosity, real nice, real nice. Market it to those who still haven't had enough hope left in them to seek help and find your mediocre product, huh? Wait for these lost souls to get hooked on, numbed up, bankrupt, leaving you empty and puppeted by power. Ay, madre. Advice. I guess I would say you can find us at our website at www.cuddles19.com for all your virtual needs. I guess that's my best advice.
I don't know exactly what you mean, but I can feel it.
Yes?
I can feel
That's it, Frank. It's good, huh? It's good.
Oh, hey, okay. Thank you very much there, Patty Pennington. I really understand. I think it's time for some music. How about you guys, right? Yeah, let's get that courtesy of Club Congress. That'll clear the dark thoughts from my mind. Yes, music, indeed, quite. Please, welcome, Soda Sun. Yes.
Hey, why are you so excited? I hear the dance lesson is at the end of the episode. I can't wait. I've got the moves that really move them. You'll see. Just watch. Well, that is surprising. What? I don't have 2 left feet. You sure don't. You don't have any legs either.
You ready, King? I'll have a stool. That one. No, oh yeah. Not like a. Might be a little high. I just keep hitting my elbow.
You could do the piano bench. The piano bench.
Right. I won't worry about it right now.
Okay. Are y'all ready? Yeah. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4.
speaking to you like cat, cat. You look like autumn. You're all dressed up in love. I'm speaking to you like cat, cat. Like cat, cat. I'm speaking with my tongue. I'm speaking with my blood. I'm speaking to you like cat, cat. You look like autumn. You're all dressed up in love. I'm speaking to you like cat, cat. Like cat, cat.
Cool, cool.
Hey, this is David Ross, your weekly guide to You're Doing Greatness. Greatness. Today, we're working out with David Ross. I'm David Ross, baby. Yeah, great things. I already taped up my ankles there. You gotta tape them up. I don't know why. You just do it. Woo! Right, working out. You wanna stretch it out. Get a good stretch. Do a jumping jack. Yeah, feel the burn, baby, burn. You want the burn. Now make sure your pants are on. Tight. Okay. Loosen it up, stretch it out. Get your stretches out. Remember gym class? Remember? Little circles and big circles. In through your mouth and out through your nose. Okay. This is how you use a kettlebell. You just swoop it around. Swoop-de-doo. You wanna, you wanna do a push-up? You can do a wall push-up. One Mississippi. Woo! You wanna do a little Tai Chi? Loosen it up. You hold the ball. And then breathe out. So that's pretty much thank you very much. I'm David Ross. You're doing great things.
KO, you win.
David's got me all loosened up. That's right. Woo! David always makes me feel like I'm doing a great job. And with Fitness on the Mind, I'd like you to meet another teacher of mine. That's right. It's Marina from Floor Polish. I've got her right here. And Floor Polish is the dance studio that used to be on 4th Avenue. How's it going, Marina? Heck yeah.
Good.
They've
Happy
now,
to be here. Thank you.
I'm so pumped. Let me tell everybody about Floor Polish. So they used to be on 4th Avenue, all right, moved a few blocks away to North Stone now, and they've been a resource for fun and fitness for a while. FloClo they celebrated their 4-year anniversary. Congratulations, all right? And they did it in fine fashion. We're going to talk all about it. So let's just get right to it, because then this dancing queen is going to give me a little bit of a lesson. And we're going to show you how easy it is to learn how to dance. I can do it. Come on. So congrats on 4 years, Marina. How's it feel?
It feels good. It feels really good. We moved to a few different places, so every couple years we get a little infusion of new energy. So it's hard to believe it's been that long.
Heck yeah.
Honestly.
It's funny how time does fly when you're doing it, but it's like good for you for like chasing a dream, creating a business, and always adapting. So now you had to adapt again like everybody has, right? So you're offering online classes, of course. I want to know, what are some of the classes? Name them, because that already is enough. You practically hear the names. I'm in. Uh-oh.
It's a dance cardio aerobics class, easy for beginners. We have burlesque fitness. We have a class called Strong Butt, which is a fitness class. We have Bollywood. We have belly dance. These are all online. Normally we have about 20 classes a week. Right now we're doing about 7. So.
Okay. Well, yeah, big difference there, but at least get that good butt, some belly dancing. I love it. I might have to get with it. We'll see. We'll see. So recently you also opened an online store. So I love all the designs. Tell me a little bit about that. How's that been working out?
I'd never done that before, but for the 4th anniversary, since we couldn't do anything in public, I did a drive-through birthday party here at the studio. I potted up a bunch of little plants from the studio, made some new t-shirts, some tote bags, and I made a dance party mix called the Isolation Dance Party Mix, which is on Spotify, but also I made some CDs and cassettes. So that was the first time I ever sold anything online, just because people couldn't physically come into the studio anymore. So yeah, that stuff is still available on our website now. We have some t-shirts left and some little plants and all that.
Heck yeah. So a fine way to support them if you're not feeling that physical. But personally, I think everybody's got to get some moves moving, because you know what? We got to stay loose. We're all trapped indoors. We can go out a little bit. They're starting to open some things up, but that doesn't mean that you can't get everything all ready to rock. So another way that they've been earning some money is by renting out the studio itself. So make sure you contact Floor Polish to get all the details so you can use their space for a meeting, bar mitzvahs, or just to dance like nobody's watching.
Yes.
Heck yeah. So that said, I feel like it's time that I rent this room. I've got my card. I've still got it. Okay, don't you forget. I've got my card. I don't know if I've got to punch it, but we're gonna see, because I think it's time for me for a little cardio with Marina. You ready to do it? Let's get situated. Hang on.
Okay.
Let's get the dance floor ready to dance. Boom. I hope everybody's pumped. Let's hope it doesn't lag too much.
Your background's better than mine.
I've got that. Hang on. There's some of this. Hang on.
All right.
There's some of that.
Yes.
I say it's time to dance. Are you ready?
We are going to disco. Here we go. All right. 5, 6. Walking forward. Here we go. Up. Arms up. And then pony. Take it back. Let's walk. Arms up. Pony. And up. Back. Ooh, I lost the music. Do the hip move.
I'll do it. I'll keep dancing. I heard that music. Go. I know it.
Where is it?
So what you gotta do is you gotta stay loose. It's just like Dance Dance Revolution. All right? I even know the next one.
Yes, I love Dance Dance Revolution.
I remember this move she taught me. Look at that.
Where is it?
Look at that.
Okay, 1 second.
That's all right. Loosey goosey. We're gonna see if it happens again.
It's a 1-minute thing. Let's see. Where are you at?
That's right. This is the content you're looking for. Look at this. I was nervous.
There it is. Oh, come on.
I've never filmed all my life, just so you know. It's that internet.
Okay, from the top. Here we go. One more like that. All right, new move. Shoulders, bring it down. And hips, bring it up. Thumbs up. Circle, circle. Down. Bring it up. And turn for 2. From the top. Woo! Last one. Make it big.
Let's go. Give it to me.
All right. Get ready. Power pose. And oh, we made it.
I feel good about it. I hope too.
You look great. You
Let me
look
say this
fabulous.
much. Josh, I'm not doing that again. So I think we're going to call the show there.
Yeah.
My goodness. That was a fun time. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for hanging out, Marina. That was the best.
Oh, my pleasure.
Heck yeah. Oh, my goodness.
felt
We're going
real
to say
good.
goodbye to you. I'm going to shoot you a text and thank you the most. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank all of you for hanging out with me here on THT TV. Woo! Another good one. Lucky number 7. Thanks to all the sponsors. I love them the most. Make sure that you go share some of these links and tell people they can watch this thing on demand anytime they want. The best thing going today. Tucson, I love you the most. We did it again. Let's just go listen to Soda Sun. Woo!
Yeah.
Do you have a stool?
That one.
No. Oh yeah.
Not like a.
It might be a little high. I just keep hitting my elbow.
You could do the piano, the piano desk. I mean the piano bench.
Alright. I won't worry about it right now.
Okay. Are y'all ready? Yeah. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Not speaking with my tongue, I'm speaking with my blood. I'm speaking to you like